Hello everybody, hope you're well, hope you're doing good. Welcome back to an extremely depressed base. Everyone is sad. Everyone is very, very sad. Hi, how you doing? This is Palworld. Welcome back to Palworld. Where all of our pals are absolutely depressed and sad and things are bad. What you depressed about? Neglect? Do I need to pat them? Do I need to pat them? Do I need to do something? Are you okay? I don't know why they're so sad. Hmm. They're definitely sad. Yeah, okay. Well, today I was just going to go exploring and stuff, but I really want to figure out why these pals are just depressed. Hunting? Watering? Okay. Due to neglect. Herd of ferocious wild pals. Alright. I wonder if Justin has done anything. The other base should be here. Yeah, okay. Yeah, so, ferocious wild pals. Okay. Let's see what we got. Let's see what's coming in down here. Hold on, I also got to sign in to the studio. Are they? I don't know what they are. I've got no idea. Oh, that's that lizard thing. Okay, so it looks like it's a bunch of lizards. Yeah, that's okay. Bunch of lizards is fine. I don't know what's wrong with these pals. I wonder if we need medicine? Do we need medicine to fix them? No idea. No idea. Okay, well, I mean, I'm gonna go check the eggs. Let's see if anything has hatched. I know I had like a huge dark egg or something. Maybe I don't. Maybe it's already been taken. I'm not 100% sure. May I put it in here? No, that's gone as well. Okay, so we don't. Yeah, all right. I've had my my egg stolen. Is that what's going on? Dark egg, dark egg. Do I know where I put it? Looks like all of the good eggs have been hatched. Interesting. All the good eggs are gone. I did have a huge egg. I'm not sure what happened to it. I did put it in. Maybe Justin took it out. Not 100% sure there. Well, I'm not sure what he's doing with that, so I might hold off putting another egg in. I do need to go to the other base and make some ammo. Where is it? It's over near here somewhere. Maybe he closed it up. Okay. That's not what I'm after. Right, delete that. Let's just go. Okay, let's go. You need a bar and such for the bigger cows. Oh, do we? We need a bar. Let's stock it with alcohol. Well, there is literally nothing here. Okay, well that's disappointing. Maybe he moved it up to here? Is this what happened? Is this the story that we're going? Oh, I can build a bar. Oh, whoa. Okay. Weakened, depressed. Okay. Wow. Someone's been busy. 107 hype spears. That's it. I'm stealing his hype spears. Okay. Oh, that's ore. Okay, yeah, I can fill up the ore. Okay, it's got some kind of egg thing down here. Okay. It's got walls up. Is that a farm up there? Tell me they can get up there, like seriously. Lean on the wall to see secret storage. Okay. Not sure what he's asking you to do there. There's the large dark egg. They're all large? Okay. I'm not sure what happened to my huge dark egg. I really wanted that. Oh, there's a statue. Yoink. Oh, he's got like a breeding pen upstairs? Wow, okay, that is a large boy. Ferocious wild pals again? Uh-oh. Don't like the sound of this. What was that? Uh-oh. Uh-oh. I hope they're mining. Yeah, they're just mining. Okay. Why has that got no gate on it? Oh, did he not listen to me about putting the gate inside the wall? I mean, I guess I could slap another one on there for the moment. Or is the wall just not finished? Is it just not finished? Uh-oh. Uh-oh. No, this isn't cool. Oh no. Well, they took care of it, I think. I think they took care of it. Oh. Look at you. Are there any more? What was that danger thing? Oh. You're just standing around? Why is there a danger thing? Yeah, he's put the gate. He's in the wall. Alright. Yeah, he's put the gate outside the wall, which is a bit of a whoops, bit of a whoopsie. So they can't get up here, is that right? Oh no, they can get up here. What are you talking about? They can definitely get up here. Unless they can't climb that. I don't know. I feel happier with the being a wall there. I'd feel happier with there being a gate there. I mean, I presume he put a gate on it, and or else you just left it open. Does that sound reasonable? Doesn't sound reasonable. It also is like, okay. Does that seem reasonable to anybody else? I kinda want to make sure it's inside the base. Offensively. I'll just sort of put it. I don't like this. It's going to be ugly. I don't like ugly things. Stone walls don't work? What do you mean they don't work? They're walls. I don't know what you mean. Okay, so just for the moment, wow, okay, that sucks. No idea. Wow, that's terrible. The walls keep falling down. They keep falling down. Is it because they're outside the base? Is that what's going on? That what's happening? Well, I mean, it's on an angle, but it's a little lopsided. Every time you log in, someone missing. Okay, we'll see how that goes. Apparently I need to make a bar. Oh, there's a copper key. And 4 copper keys? Wow. Oh, the bee's incapacitated? Ah. See. Should have a health point thing on it somewhere. Yeah, there we go. It's not losing health. Health point thing on these things. Can't see the hit points on them. Alright, well, we'll see how it goes, and if it falls down, I guess. So building a bar. Oh, hello. Building a bar. A bar for pals. But it's such a pretty gate. Don't understand. Everybody is depressed. Everybody's depressed. Let's see. Let's see. Well, let's put a bar over here. Other? Let's see. A bar. Probably this one. Antique desk, bath, mirror, piano. Would they be happy with the piano? A bar. Storage container set. Yeah, no, I don't have that. Desk, cabinet, carpet, fireplace. Not seeing a bar. Tavern? Tavern furniture set? Yeah, alright. And let's build furniture. Wooden counter? This is decorative. This is decorative. I'm not 100% sure that's going to work. Okay, who wants a drink? Who wants a drink? I think this is just decorative. I don't think it does anything. I really don't. And I'm pretty sure Beamsy was lying to me, like, you need a bar. Unless there's something further on, I can't. Dark game of combat? Oh, that sucks. That's terrible. Metal defensive wall. We need some more hot tubs. Maybe we need some more hot tubs. Plenty of sand. What's their sand like? Their sand's fine. They're just all depressed and weakened and stuff. Interesting. Holds and sprains. Weakened and depressed. Okay, so maybe if I put... No, I don't need that there. That one. Do we have to do it manually? Yeah, the hot springs, their sand's not a problem. Look, it's all 95, 96, 91. That's fine. They're actually got injuries kind of thing, which is weird. So it's that. Need more bone. Ran out of bone. Not sure what I can do about that one, Chief. Well, I was gonna sort of go and explore and do some stuff, but things are incredibly crisis-like back at the base. These spots as well. Let's see what we got. What can we put in here? Philip's fine. Color's fine. Whitson's good. Spinaram. Ah, he's alright, I guess. We've got plants. We've definitely got watering. That's fine. Mining, we don't have a huge. I could just throw a tombat in there. Just tombat. That's probably a better Nightwing. No. Yeah. Didn't I already put that for level? I did. Did we have a Robin Quill in there? Yeah, you're good. Let's throw him in there. I could put a Chickapee in there. Free watering, that's damn good. I don't really want that Vixie. The Dig Tortoise is string mining. Okay. The floppy is a nice round. Nice. Nah, it's not that. I'll just throw the Clavone in there so we can just. Wow, okay, hello. So I can just cart things around a lot. That'll do. Oh, we've got a thing over here. What's this for? Is this the item maker? Not enough electricity. Okay, that makes sense. I mean, we could turn on the electricity. Petting them. I don't even know how to pet them. How do you even pet them? Yeah, I don't think you can pet them. If there's a way to pet them, I don't know what it is. Okay, we can kind of go out and run around. I really want to visit some other biome. I'm kind of over this biome, so I think I'm going to do that. I don't think this bar is going to do anything. I might take them off work. Do you actually know, or are you just sort of guessing, Beamsy? I feel like you're just guessing. I feel like that's where it's at. So the cold place is up here. So if I come up to, I think this is where I last saw your hooligan. Oh, you only put it up to upgrade? Yeah, that's okay. It can stay there. It doesn't really matter. Big pandas. Oh, hello. Where'd you come from? Thought I didn't capture one of those before. Oh, who's that? Brave Trail Alliance Devout. Get wrecked, son. Get wrecked! I thought these guys dropped arrows. Is that it? Wow, wow, that's not even worth going northeast. That's fine. Sure, I've caught one of those pandas before. So. Panda, 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 panda. Okay. Panda, 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 panda. No, there they are. One? I don't. I highly dispute that. Highly dispute. Highly dispute that. So where am I looking? That way. Okay, gotcha. Ooh. Okay, those gorillas are freaking out. Freaking out. How's it hurt taking off work? No, they'll work forever. Maybe you do have to rotate them. That would be annoying as hell. That would really be annoying if you had to rotate them in and out. Like, really annoying. I want to roam around, see if I can find some statues, see if I can find some cold areas. Like, this just seems to be temperate zones all the time. I wanna go for a run in the snow. Those look very evergreen, don't they? Those areas over there. That does look very evergreen forest-ish. Ish. Maybe I should go over there. Hopefully I can find some dungeons and stuff on the way, like get some loot. Get some loot. Yeah, they're just depressed. I think they're kind of injured. It says that medicine, the high level medicine, will cure depression. So I think that's what they need, but I have no idea why they're like that. I took a day off yesterday. I decided not to come on. I just wanted to chill out a bit with the missus. So I didn't come on yesterday. I come back. My huge egg's gone. Everybody's depressed. What happens when you leave your workforce for 2 seconds on their own? They steal everything and they get depressed. Missing rod. Ooh. Oh, what is that? Is that one of those firebirds? I think that's one of those firebirds. That would be handy, right? For those cold areas. Oh. Oh, wow, that person's a really good shot. Yeah, I'm not. Power bomb. I like waste 10 million arrows on these guys and I get like 4 back. Not, the cost-benefit analysis isn't coming up in my favor on this one. I don't know. They're submerged. Oh, this looks like a different statue. What's this? Why are you attacking that gorilla? What? Missing my... Why are you... Ugh. Stop attacking the gorilla. Hopefully it would drop some bones. I think we need bones. Yeah, okay. So I guess we know we can farm these gorillas for bones. So... Callus. Yeah, we'll just Jane Goodall farm the gorillas for bones. Vanworm. An unstable vanworm. Not sure that's what I'm after, champ. Okay. A vanworm. There's a boss up here. There's level 17 Grimtail up here. Let's see what that is. Beacon. Push it. I thought Justin got his one off of a boss, but I could be wrong on that. I don't know. Maybe he got it from an egg. I've got no idea. Okay. Mozzarina ate milk? Wait, don't they... the cow's eating milk? Oh, that's not right. That's not right. Oh, that's not right. Do cows even drink milk? I suppose they would when they're young, but, like, do they keep drinking milk? I suppose that's okay? There's only one Mozzarina in the base, so it's drinking its own milk. There's something doesn't seem right about that. Something really doesn't seem right about that. And are we out of food that badly that they're drinking their own milk? You know what? If I had to drink my own milk, I'd probably be depressed too. I got to say. Maybe we found the cause. Oh, wow, look at this place. Wow, you want a defensive base? I give you a defensive base. I mean, tiny, but defensive. Let's see them get you here. Come at me, bro. I can take it. I wonder how many statues I have and how many I need. I've got no idea. Next time I find a quick travel... Oh, there's one over there too. I see you. Wow, this map looks huge. So I've kind of been around here before, I guess. Alright. Let's go. Follow your nose. Wherever it... Hey, what's that red thing over there? What am I looking at? I saw it a second ago. What was it? Oh, hello. Look. Oh, yes. Give me all the bread. Just all the bread. What the hell is that? Premise? Okay, cool. Cool. Marsh Island. Okay. It is a little cold here. Ooh. Hoping to see new monsters. The first thing I'm running into is a damn land ball. It's not exactly the coup I was after. Oh, hello, it's the Amarià. Okay. Looks like I've got it over here. Okay. An depresso. No, it's just a rock. Just a rock. Lift not. That's a depresso. So where is this cat? Oh, there he is. Yep. Might as well. While I'm here. No, you don't. I'm a Dark Souls player. You've got to get a lot gooder than that. Woohoo! You know what, I'm not even sure what this high quality pal oil is for. I mean, I presume it's useful. It's been dropping all the time. I just have no idea what it's for. Now, where am I? Oh, I've gotten all of these things. So there's a natural bridge up here. Okay. That's cool. That's cool. Whoops. Natural bridge, eh? Yeah, here is where I was. Yeah, it's getting real cold. Okay, beautiful. I mean, not really beautiful, but there's a statue I obviously got. I wonder what's up on top of there. So do we wanna okay. So we can kind of just swim this way and come out over here. Definitely in the cold climate. I can see the temperature thing in the bottom left. It's kind of dipping towards the old cold end of the spectrum. On the old chilly end, Eastern Wild Island. Look, the level 2 Ribbunny. Why do I feel like I'm in like a starting area? But still haven't seen a cave actually. I was saying I was going to keep my eyes out for a cave and hopefully get some loot, but just no cave decided to appear. I am caveless. I am caveless. Maidenless behavior. Well, how did that not hit? Ah.
Hello.
Hello. Hello. Oh,
How
is that
you doing this morning, Mr. Reed?
good? How are you?
Oh, I'm better now that you're here.
Oh, okay.
I'll join you in a bit. I've ordered myself some breakfast.
Okay. So good. This is a very low level dungeon. Damn. I feel like I'm in a starting area.
Yeah, I've been very busy in the game there too, to answer your question. I hope you're relatively okay with the direction it's taking.
Cool.
I settled at that one location you had marked on your map
Yeah.
for the new, like, metal base.
Yeah, I might have to go get some big tortoises.
Regarding the walls, I keep rebuilding them and they keep falling down. So I don't know what's going on with the walls. I didn't even bother with a gate. I didn't even bother.
Maybe that's blind.
Maybe. That's actually not a bad reason, maybe. However, I also had another wall built because they can also come over the roof of that building sometimes. So I built the wall up there as well, and it's also just all completely disappeared. So I gave up on rebuilding it. I thought I might try wood since we know that one works and see what happens.
Yeah, okay. Give it a try.
As for hatched eggs, yeah, we got a tombat and Relaxosaurus out of your dragon egg.
What? A Raxosaurus. Okay.
Relaxosaurus, yeah. That's what came out of the dragon egg you had. I didn't bother to put anything back into those incubators for the reason that those incubators at the main base are technically broken from what I can tell.
Okay, fine.
The radius of hot and cold items, like the campfire and the cold thing, is apparently 15 meters, which means they were constantly in conflict with each other at that range that they were at. And walls don't do anything to block.
Gotcha.
That's why I built at the newer base a heated incubator station and a cooling one at completely opposite sides of the camp.
Uh-huh.
I think that's all I got to report so far.
Okay.
Yeah, I disbanded the old metal base. I started to build the new one, and that's when I logged out for a moment to freshen up and whatever, and that's when you logged in.
Okay. It'll be fine. It'll be fine.
Hi, Robin. Hi, Bimsy.
Hey, Robin.
Beamy. Beamsy. Pedro.
I'm not your buddy, pal.
Also, in our personal chat there, I pinned our IP, so it's easy to get at every time.
Oh, that's a good idea. Yeah.
Yeah.
I like it.
Hey, Mark and Justin and Pedro.
Pedro. Oh, there's Pedro in here. There's Pedro. I don't see Pedro.
He retracted his message. He is here.
Message redacted. It's one of those secret messages. I get you. I get you.
Oh, our little experiment on the breeding with
Yeah.
the second fire egg resulted in another random fire type, basically.
Okay.
Even though it was the same, like, huge fire egg, it was a completely different pal inside. So it is pretty random. There is, from some limited research, however, pal combinations that will get you more unique looking pals. So there's like a list of like 15 pal combinations that you could put together, like so-and-so with a so-and-so, and get something completely different. But for the most part, it's random. And yeah. So how you doing?
I'm tired today. I don't know why. I think.
You didn't get the rest you hoped to get?
No, I did. I kind of. Oh my god, I'm back to the start. I just been really tired lately. I gotta go see a doctor. I want to get tested for celiac disease because my mother had it. So I think that's a good idea. Hold on. Get one more stem. Oh, look, Pedro, don't worry about it, man. English is a stupid language. One of the dumbest languages out there. Hey, how do Canadians spell jail?
Jail.
Really? Oh, you suck.
Why?
That's not how we spell jail.
How do you spell jail?
G-A-O-L.
Weird.
Oh, that's the way English spell it.
I know, but Canada normally spells everything
The
the
English
same
way.
as like British and Australia, so
Yeah.
I wonder if maybe I'm just wrong because
Why don't you look it up?
I'm gonna right now.
I'm gonna look it up.
Canadians don't follow all British spelling rules, such as the two below goal and jail and tire. There you
Wow.
go.
That's
Learned
weird.
something today.
Okay, there you go. That's so odd.
Yeah.
They're
I
infiltrating
did not
you.
realize that they spelled goal G-A-O-L. Or that's jail. Okay. Never mind.
Yeah,
Yeah, they
that's
spelled jail. And then they spelled tire with a Y. Interesting.
Yeah, that's how we spell it with a Y.
Fascinating. But we do use all the standard OU spellings of words, unlike America.
No. Australia spells jail or goal as home. What? No. Jail is G-A-O-L, not G-O-A-L.
Yeah.
I am, Robin. I'm talking to you in proper English. It's a foreign language to you. I absolutely am. Bonjour.
Ooh, it gets even weirder
Yamako
too.
Poisson. Things you can translate for you. Did you learn French? I mean, you got Quebec and everything in your country. I thought you had to do like compulsory French stuff.
So technically, me speaking, my first language is French.
Okay.
So in the same way where like in America you might have a Spanish class, in Canada we have a French class, and in high school you are required to at least take one French class, unless you go to a French school, such as I did, where it's all your classes are in French, in which case you have to take 5 French classes and only 2 English classes. And as far as Quebec's education system goes, that thing's is a I want to say a hot mess, but that's only because I don't even completely understand it myself.
Okay.
Very complex. That's right. I am a French Canadian.
Dirty Quebecian.
Yeah. My mom is Ontario born, but in a town called Timmins, which is primarily a French-speaking town. My father was born like in deep woods, middle of nowhere town of like 150 people in Quebec.
Oh, I can say something if Robin wants somebody to talk dirty to her in a foreign language. I can say something in Swedish. Sluta snacka skit. There you go. And it translates to "don't talk shit."
Be right back.
Okay. You guys outnumber me. I don't like this. Oh no. Yeah, that's bad mojo. That's not great. I do not like those things. Oh, I hate those things. Wow, that's like there's no teleports on this island. None that I can see yet, anyway. Oh, very strange. Oh, very weird. Let's have a look around. It seems really low level though, like 3, 2. What is this island? Like where you're supposed to start? Is another starter area? I don't know. Well, hello, there's another nightwing. Feels like there should be something different in the swamp, but there's not really. Like, I mean, I'm not seeing anything like unique in the swamp. Maybe it's sort of an unfinished-ish area. Oh, it's a ruin over there of some type. I'm not going to check that out. I'm just going to check on top of this thing. Missing mob? Isn't she doing like a witchcraft special or something? Which is going to get like all of the guys over at Proverbs go really angry at her for, stupid reasons, but, I hope she doesn't listen to them. They're so freaking mean. Seriously. But yeah, you go do that, Robin. I think that's a really good idea. I don't think she's going to listen. Oh, you're the guest? Okay, cool. Yeah, I know that some of the people over there are sort of accusing her of being a witch as it is, so it's really stupid. Like, it's just, you know, they accuse her of being a witch, they accuse Deviant Outcast of being they accuse everybody of that stuff. It's so cringe, like it's just, could you be like, you're acting like a parody of a fundamentalist Christian. Like, seriously, it's just so lame. Put a curse on them. Oh, I don't think you need to. I think they screwed themselves up enough, They don't need any curses. They're doing just fine screwing their own stuff up. But, what are you going to do? What are you going to do? Yeah, you said that. What did they do? Like, what happened? Ooh, look at that thing. Oh, I want you. 31? I think I can handle you. I might switch to my... Oh, he's water? Robin, how do you feel about attacking this guy with him? They emailed a church and said Father Charles was not a priest and doxed him? Really? Are you serious? On their video, and okay. On Mark's, is it? I'd rather watch Mark's. I unsubscribe from Proverbs guys. I think they, they don't deserve my time. They don't deserve anybody's time, as far as I'm concerned. Okay, well, I'll definitely watch it because, Father Charles has been nothing but nice to me. He seems like a genuinely nice guy.
We talking about Proverbs guys again?
Yeah. Oh, apparently they just...
Do they have the power to dox anybody?
What do you mean power to?
Well, they generally only have like 4 or 5 people even watching a show. Like,
yeah,
who are
but
they
that's
getting
not
to
the
help?
point. That's not the point. The point is that they can, release the information. Just because no one's there to see it doesn't mean you haven't released it. Really? Well, Achilles is a nasty piece of work. I've rarely met somebody so manipulative. Just the level of sort of gaslighting to say, hey, you know what you're doing this, that, and it's just, wow, you are an absolutely manipulative person. Like, that level of manipulation. Well, it's up to you, but I think that, yeah, they're awful. They're absolutely awful. and sort of I've got a short to make with Bowl, and I want to hassle him a bit because he is just a nasty piece of work. You know, where he got to the end of it and sort of said, "Oh, I've never claimed to be unbiased." Sure, he has. He absolutely has claimed to be an unbiased moderator, and he's just basically saying, "Hey, I'm going to be biased as crap towards my side, and just don't care." Like, what is that? Like, what? I don't know. It's just weird. It's just very weird. I tell you what, I'll try and get a show up and running. How about that? I'll do a reverse room rumble, and you can come and hang out, Robin, and you know, we can put a challenge out for a fair and engaging conversation with no insults and none of this, making fun of people and stuff. It'd be nice. It'd be nice. It'll be nice.
Is Achilles the same one who keeps posting the little, like, dancing monkeys on the screen while you
No,
guys are
that's
having
Bolan.
discussions and
That's
debates?
Bolan. No, that's Bolan. Who's the moderator? That's the thing. And when you're sort of like, well, that's kind of really, unfair. He's like, oh, I've never claimed to be a neutral moderator. It's like, well, yeah, you kind of have, but never mind. They're all as crazy as the loons, like just manipulative, nasty pieces of work. That's all. But that shows. The Palmaris Logus, I do not. I would love to be enlightened about the Palmaris Logus. Longus. Longus, eh? You don't say. Enlighten me. Enlighten me. It both? Oh, you mean the ear muscle? The ear muscle? Or is that the one in the wrist?
It's an arm muscle for swinging.
It's the one in the wrist where some people still have it and some people don't?
Yeah, I think so.
Well, I don't know. I've noticed about my own muscles in my hand. I can bend my index finger without bending my thumb. But if I bend my thumb, I've got to bend my index finger. How weird is that? The lower arm. Yeah, okay. Yeah. Sort of forearm kind of. Yeah, gotcha. And do other apes still have that muscle? Like all of them? Because that's really cool evidence. Like, I mean, it's hardly surprising considering all that we know about evolution, but that's 13. I don't want to do a 13 level dungeon. They're too easy. I want to find some challenge. Yeah, that was a nice fight. I liked it. I've got a panda with a mohawk. You jealous? You can bend your thumb without your finger. Yeah, if I bend my thumb, I've got to bend my index finger, but I can do it the other way around, no problem. So it's very, very strange. I've got to fill in the map a bit. I've never heard anyone ask about it. Well, I brought up the fact that some people can move their ears, and they've got the muscle to be able to move their ears, kind of thing, and that's almost disappeared from humans as well. It's just some rare people can actually still have this muscle to move their ears around, which monkeys and can actually still do. It's really fascinating. and I brought it up under atavisms. They're sort of throwbacks to the sort of physiology that we used to have and the morphology that we used to have. Like, some humans are born with tails, and it's hilarious because the sort of creation ministry and stuff, like, there's literally humans with tails, and they go, nope, not a tail. It's a fatty deposit that just looks like a tail. And it's like, I'm sorry, excuse me? It's got like a bone. I don't. It's so weird. So weird. Here, take this. Hurry up and prepare for an aim attack. If you don't,
What's
you will get the nightfalls. Okay.
what's most fascinating about this muscle Robin brings up
Yeah.
is the differences in the population. So some populations, the percentage is as low as 1.5%, where others is almost 60%.
Yeah,
So
I
for
know. I know
instance,
we have tails in gestation. Not that creationists will actually admit that. They actually do everything they can not to admit that. Hmm. The thing that gets me is when they say, "Oh, Hakel, the guy that did all the diagrams," and they say, "Oh, he was put on trial," kind of thing. And I went, "Really?" I had to look it up. Like, I looked this up because they keep saying Hakel, the guy that did the diagrams for the textbooks. And I mean, this is Hovind, of course. This is, oh, he was put on trial and found guilty for for putting incorrect stuff in textbooks and stuff. So I tried to look up this trial because I was interested, like, you know,
what would the
um,
charge be?
exactly, yeah, that's basically what I was thinking. Like, what charge would it be under, and what sentence would they hand out, right? Because, like, what are you gonna sentence him to? Like hard labor for putting something
Yeah,
wrong in
and
a
how would
textbook?
that be any different than, say, the Bible?
Well, I looked it up, and what I found out was that Haeckel apparently, okay, so get this, apparently he was tried in absentia by some Christian college, but there's no record of it ever being a thing. So we just kind of presume they did it. So,
Okay,
um,
so he was like tried internally by a college, not
the
like,
students, yeah.
yeah, okay.
So Hovind makes it out like, oh, they put him on trial and he was like, found guilty, and the court found him guilty and stuff.
Sentenced to death or something.
Yeah, that kind of thing. And then I found out, oh, it's he wasn't even tried in a court of law. He was tried sort of as a student trial,
In-
and we don't even
an
know that
internal
happened for sure.
investigation with a board of their own.
Yeah, but it wasn't even a board. It was a student trial. A student trial. It wasn't even a thing.
How long ago was it? Was it a long time ago
Oh,
or
ages
recently?
ago. Yeah, not ages ago.
Like ages ago, being a century or a decade?
Yeah, a century ago, roughly.
Okay.
When he sort of, it was like an Oxford trial that was apparently done by students, but there was no, like, we don't even know that that's what happened, but the creationists have been spreading it so long, it's grown into, oh, the state arrested him and put him on trial. No, they didn't. They really didn't. That never happened. Just another over my, oh, a black marketeer. Did you know this guy was here?
Yeah.
I trade in any kind of power, whether it's stolen powers or even prohibited. There's prohibited types.
Look at his smile. It's the scariest smile.
Oh yeah, these are prohibited types. King Packer is prohibited. Okay, well, he got me. And he's got a pipe. That is, yeah, that's kind of frightening. Okay, well I don't need money. But yeah.
His face is a scary face. Ooh,
It
that got
is.
the hanged you.
What now?
Does it have any good bonuses?
You said Pengu?
Hanged you, the first item, the first pal that he was offering to you. I was wondering if it had any
Oh.
nice bonuses. Those guys are great transporters. That's why I was asking. If it had any strong, like, breedable bonuses, it might have been worth it.
So do they keep the traits when you breed them, do they? Is that what happens? Is that what's going on?
Yeah, so
Is that a thing?
that's pretty much the only thing you're breeding into a new one. So,
Okay.
but what you can do is you can continue to breed them with other ones so that you can get up to 4 traits you want. So let's say you
Okay.
were building a PAL or breeding a PAL specifically designed for combat. Then you would want 4 traits that were level 3 traits all around, like bonuses to attack damage, for instance. So you
Yeah.
could just keep breeding and keep going until you get that.
Okay.
And if you breed 2 PALs of the same type, you are guaranteed to get the same PAL again.
Okay.
Um, and if you breed 2 of a different, then you'll get some random outcome, with the exception of some like rare combinations to give you really unique outcomes. There's like 15 rare combinations you could put together.
Okay.
Like,
Sounds
so
good.
it'd be like a specific type. Like, let's just, for example, this isn't an exact example, but I'm just using it as an example. Let's say Relaxosaurus with any dark type, then you'll guarantee to get this one unique variation of some kind of a thing.
Okay, well, I mean, be wary of that one, Robin, because if you make the point that we have as much evidence as magic as God, like if she believes in God, it's not, and believes in magic, it's not much of a point. Like she'll just go, yeah, exactly. No, I don't feel like I got anything to say about witchcraft. I mean, it's obviously bullshit. I really feel like I've got nothing to present or share or whatever. She said like she wants witches on, I think, and I ain't no witch. I ain't no witch.
Oh shit, we need bones. We're low on bones.
So, Robin, you take care and yeah, have fun. Have fun. I wish I had a witch's hat now. I'm a witch. Oh, really? Oh, crap. That's the German tide. Oh, that is a big boy. Um, then Mark said that his was real. Oh, the god. Yeah, all right, fair enough. Uh, yeah, I mean, I think Mark's wrong. I like him. I just think he's wrong. That's all.
MC Toon debated Ross last night.
Oh no, why?
I don't know. Views?
Man, I've been going back and forth on Nadir too, trying to get him to agree on a subject. Because remember, I challenged him on is the Quran scientific, which was the topic.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think because he got absolutely murdered in that after show, he kind of wants to change the topic.
Well, there's also, I'm not sure James is going to be too excited to get him back on all that quickly, to be honest.
Sorry?
Sorry, I'm going to sneeze. I was just going to say that I don't think James will be too in a hurry to get him back on MDD, to be honest.
That's right.
And I'm not sure Nadir will be too interested to debate on any other platform. Because he's always talking about bring it on to MDD, which is kind of weird, but whatever.
Oh,
I mean, I
he's up to his
appreciate
old
the
tricks.
support, but Nadir doesn't bring the views. James is definitely view centric.
So Nadir says, "Hi Mark, thanks for coming forward. I suggest the topic, does Islam contradict science?" And I was like, does Islam contradict science? So I said the topic I challenged you is the same one as the debate, is the Quran scientific? The proposed topic, does Islam contradict science? Science seems malformed as a belief system isn't really a statement about any property of nature, and then it seems like a category error. So it's basically saying, hey, Islam's a religion, it doesn't really contradict science. You know, it's a bit weird. As a compromise, I would suggest, does the Quran contradict science, as this is more in accordance with the original topic? And then he says, I suggest the topic, does Islam agree with science? And I said, that's a nonsensical proposition. I suggest we do, does the Quran agree with science? What about, does the Quran agree with scientific fact? And I said, well, the problem is there exists more than one scientific fact. My position would be that it gets some scientific facts right and some wrong. How about, is the Quran scientifically accurate? Sounds good to me. And then goes, considering you'll be pointing out alleged problems with the Quran, I will request that you go first. And
he always wants someone else to go first.
And I said, in the debate, the affirmative goes first.
Yeah,
it's so
it didn't
weird.
happen. It didn't happen with the debate that he just had with Oz, but the debate he had prior to that with that other guy, he was also like, I want him to go first. And it's like, well, no, you're the affirmative. Why would he go first? He very much likes to go second. I don't understand why.
I think it's because he wants to use his introduction as a rebuttal. He wants to basically listen to the other person's points and try and shoot them down instead of actually doing an introduction, which is kind of really crappy as the affirmative, because you're supposed to be laying out your side. Like, in any proposition, the one that is saying yes really would probably have the slightly greater burden of proof. Like, you would have to be putting through evidence to say, hey, yes, this proposition is true. So there's a reason why the affirmative does go first. But having said that, I don't think the negative position would have, no burden of proof. I think that sort of Nadir going, oh, well, I want to go. I think he just wants to hear what the other side's got to say and just say, I'm gonna refute you in my introduction, which is not the time nor the place for it, I guess. It's a bit weird.
Right.
Maybe I should let him. Maybe he needs every advantage he can get. Since you'll be saying the Quran, like hassling the Quran, you can go first. What the hell does that matter?
I also don't like his constantly using of slides. It's a little annoying.
Oh, yeah.
But that's more just on the presentation side of things. I'm particular about the presentation of things. Very particular. And then when he's always like, can I share my screen again? It's like, oh, man, come on. We didn't come here for friggin' a lecture.
Are you sure?
No. Oh, shit, we're out of Paldium.
Again?
Ooh. Yeah. I just finished gathering what I thought was an epic amount.
Oh.
Apparently, it was not.
Turns out not so epic after all.
Yes, sir. I'm just gonna go find a beach nearby and... Oh. You look really dead.
It would be cool to have a Paldium mining spot. Wouldn't that be cool?
Yeah, but... How? Because the only
Just like the
Paldium we
mining
get...
camp.
Oh, I'm sorry, what?
Just like the mining camp and the lumber camp.
Yeah, but the only Paldium outside of a cave are the small little nodes of 5 Paldium on shores and things. So at the best, with the radius of a base, I mean, what? Maybe 3 of those we might get inside of it? It seems awfully wasteful of a base just to have...
No, I know, like the lumber camp or the the stone camp, like just a little section inside your base where they mine it.
Yeah, it's going to be hard to find. I'm not saying that it doesn't exist, but Paldium is usually found on a shore, and the mine and the ore is usually found in the mountains. So,
Well, if just say we've got no trees and no stone inside of our base radius, how do we get trees and stone?
okay, yeah, I see what you're saying. That's a good point.
Right. I'm not talking about like putting something down that'll mine the stuff. Oops, mine the stuff around you. I'm talking about like having a little square box that has Paldium in it that you put down, like the lumber camp or the stone mining camp.
Even still, finding a decent cluster worth dropping an entire base down of Paldium might be tricky.
I don't understand what you're not getting about what I wish was in the game. I don't get how you're not getting this.
Hold on one sec. I'm distracted. Under massive attack here. 3 Gale Claws just ambushed me for no reason at all.
Good band.
Okay, sorry. What were you saying?
Like, you're not understanding. I mean, like, just a little thing that you build that acts like a lumber camp or a stoneworking camp. You know, like those little square things to put inside the base.
Oh, but does that exist, though?
Well, no, I don't think so. That's why I said I wish it had it in the game.
Okay.
Like,
I didn't catch the part about it being a wish.
I wish we could put one down just like the lumber or thingo and just assign a mining thing to it. Even if it was really, really slow, just have a trickle come in would be really handy.
Well, we do have a trickle coming in by that definition then. Because even the ores and regular stone do occasionally drop 1 or 2 pal.
That's even less than a trickle. That's like almost nothing.
Yeah.
What are you using all this Paldium on, by the way?
I'm not sure where I spent it all. Because I had a couple hundred of it yesterday.
Okay. Well, I mean, I can do a trip and sort of get some.
I mean, it's used in a lot of the fancier construction of stuff.
Yeah.
And, when you put 5 and 10 of Paldium into a thing, every time you build a thing, it adds up. Oh, well, even those conveyor belts alone, there's 30 per. The cement to make the balls uses it as well, I think. No, it uses pal fluid.
Let me give you Ross's entire argument for Flat Earth. Well, you worship paper and have your priests who say this. How can you speak English if your priests aren't speaking English? That's about the level of his argument. That's all you need to know about Ross. That's it. But I got to go through that debate with him and pull out some stuff. make a short or two.
It,
I really do.
you grabbed all the hyperspheres from the conveyor belt earlier too.
Yeah,
Those hyperspheres is 3 palladium each.
that's
So
not too bad.
100, yeah, so but 100 hyperspheres, that was a fair amount of palladium that
Yeah.
went in. That was like 300. So yeah, okay. It just goes fast. Especially if you're not actively always like gathering or farming it. Yeah, DMZ, the 9-year-old thing. I mean, it's kind of an uncomfortable topic to even hear, whether it's true or not or whatever the reason. I mean, that whole debate with Matt Dillahunty and Daniel Hikachu when they got on that topic was so cringe. And like, in a way, I understand it's like a completely like valid and easy dunk on that particular religion. In a way, I wish people would just sidestep it and forget that.
And plus, it is sort of presentism. You're sort of looking back on peoples that were really ignorant about a lot of different stuff and sort of equating it today. But the problem is they kind of say, hey, well, Muhammad was perfect. And it's like, well, it's kind of an easy way to show that the dude definitely wasn't perfect or had some kind of God knowledge, because he would have known that that's really frigging harmful. So, yeah, it's kind of, like you say, it's an easy dunk for somebody.
It's a low-hanging fruit. Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. It makes me uncomfortable even thinking about it, to be honest with you.
Yeah, and that's the point I'm making, regardless of whether or not it's a completely valid argument or whatever. It's just so uncomfortable to even think about, never mind talk about. And then when it does become part of the topic in a debate, there's a massive amount of tap dancing that has to happen in order for the video to maintain its ability to be monetized and to not
Yeah.
get too crazy offensive. And when your debaters are tiptoeing and tap dancing around a very sensitive and scary topic like that, you lose a lot of the fun of a debate. It's the same thing when people bring up, essays and the R word. It's like a lot of tap dancing and like tactical conversation needs to happen if they really want to address that topic. And it lowers the overall quality of the whole debate.
Oh, wow. Have you had a bird dash? Did you get a bird dash? It does earthbending.
Yeah. We have two. We have two in our base right now, and I just bred 4 more. What's that?
Did you get a boss one?
Yeah, one's a boss one and one is a non-boss one.
Okay.
They're wicked, as you'll see.
Yeah.
They do mining and lumbering and helping hand and seeding, and like they basically do everything except for like fire and watering.
terrible capture rate. Come back.
In fact, I purposely just caught that boss before you logged on in order to breed some more of them because I think they're quite handy. I just happen to be lucky enough to have one male, one female. However, mine don't have any breedable traits, which is unfortunate.
Yeah, that's still a really bad capture. Never mind. Never mind. Where Mr. Technic here has no subtlety. No, you're not known for your subtlety, Beamsy. I gotta say, mate. That's okay. That's alright. Big deal. Oh,
Nice catch, Mark.
thank you.
Super satisfying when you get them on the first ball.
It's cool. What's Yeah, and I sometimes feel like sort of saying, hey, this Muslim did this is the same as saying, hey, you know, Stalin did this kind of thing and he was an atheist. Like it just is, it's a really terrible sort of, I don't know, I just don't like it. You know, there's plenty of things to criticize in the beliefs of Islam rather than what some person did. I don't it's hard.
Robin,
Everything's hard.
StreamYard usually has a connected chat to the YouTube itself, so you can just use StreamYard to see the chat. If you really want to see the YouTube chat itself, you can detach the YouTube chat from the video and put it anywhere you want.
Too smart. I've never used StreamYard on mobile. I gotta admit, so I have no idea. I don't think Robin understands what you're saying.
Okay, well, if you're asking, best way for me to see the chat and be in StreamYard, I have a laptop and a desktop and a phone, but the phone is too small to read the chat, and I was going to stream on laptop. So StreamYard will have a chat inside of it that's connected to the YouTube chat. So you can see the chat that's happening in the YouTube, assuming that's the chat you're asking about.
But will that be on mobile?
Well, she's not talking about mobile. She's talking about her laptop.
Oh. Maybe I
She's going to
misunderstood the
stream
question.
on her laptop. So
Yeah, probably for the best.
you could also just like while you're on your laptop have the YouTube stream up on another device or whatever. I often do that. I have the stream running on a different device so that I can see what the stream looks like all the time. It's on the right side. It's usually something you have to click open. Just don't get there's two chats though. There's a private chat and a stream chat, so don't get them confused. You going on a stealth mission, Robin?
Nice. Have you got a what's your pseudonym? I need to know. You don't understand. I need to know. Robin Hood, nice. Have you thought of something a bit more witchy?
Man, those bees are tough. Catch.
Yeah. And they
They
blow up.
explode all over you.
Oh yeah. I don't like it particularly. Gotta say right now, don't like it particularly. No. Find it very impolite. Very impolite indeed.
Imagine if, like, bees in real life did that. Instead of stinging you, they just flew over to you and exploded. Like little firecrackers. That'd be so terrible.
And that is so much damage as well. What's the fairy from Oh wow, that's terrible, Pedro. That's terrible. Yes, they're ISIS bees. That's exactly what they are. The bees have radicalized, joined ISIS, and have sworn death to America. I probably should say that. I'll get like my videos flagged and stuff. What?
You seen what's happening at the Texas border in America right now?
Nope. What is happening?
The Americans have rallied, and they are all lined up with lawn chairs and shipping containers and razor wire along the Texas-Mexican border to keep all the Mexicans out. They've literally like took over. They kicked the border patrol out, told them to go home.
Are you joking?
No, they've legitimately took control of the southern Texas border from Border Patrol.
I don't get it.
The federal government has been telling them to take down the razor wire, and they've been like, no, we're not doing it.
Why are they doing this?
Because of misinformation. They think that there's someone posted something about an invasion coming over the Mexican border. So Americans from all over the states traveled to the Texas border thinking they were going to be part of an invasion stopping force. They brought all their AR-15s and everything with them.
Oh my.
And now they're just having a carnival picnic thing because there are no Mexicans crossing the border.
Right.
At best, like, they saw like 3 dudes trying to cross. Like, it's a maximum amount of effort for a minimum amount of gain. No, even if it was illegally, it's like, my point is it was like 3 dudes trying to cross illegally that triggered this thing about there's an invasion coming across the border. So it mobilized all of these Americans. I had a student late to class yesterday because they were like they couldn't tear themselves away to what was going on.
It's I but here's the thing, like what are they gonna tell themselves? I feel like when they find that there's no actual Mexicans there, they're gonna go, look, we scared them all away kind of thing. Like you would have to at some point you'd have to face the fact that you were wrong, except I know what they're like and they never do.
Yeah, or even just the one or two or three that they do manage to discourage from crossing over there. They're going to think, look how effective it was. No one crossed at that part the whole time we were there because of our presence.
No one was
It's like-
crossing anyway.
Yeah. It's a maximum amount of effort or a minimum amount of success.
Yeah.
Because, yeah. And at the same time, the Senate was discussing a new bill for border control and foreign aid. So the new bill had a whole shit ton of money for Ukraine and for Israel, and a whole bunch of money for helping with like, the after effects of war as well, right? Give people like, food and water and stuff, and all. There's all kinds of money going that way, and then just to please the Republicans, they put a whole bunch of money into like hiring 5,000 new border patrol agents.
Right.
Yeah, see, even Pedro believes it. But yeah, like there was a lot of stuff that the Republicans wanted, and now the Republicans are gonna vote the bill down. It's a bill they wanted, and then they're gonna turn it down.
Well, yeah, but Pedro, the problem is like I get that illegals are in America, but actually most of them enter legally and just overstay their visas. Like, I'm not saying it's not a problem. I'm just saying that if you're going to do something about it, the border isn't really where your main focus should be. It should be to sort of get people whose visas have expired to actually leave. That's where your focus should be.
Who is they? And what do you mean by they want to create a mechanism to legalize them? The bill specifically has measures in it to stop all catch and release methods and to deport them twice as fast. So I don't understand how it's a bill designed to create a mechanism to legalize them so that they can get votes. That's just a weird way to get votes. A really difficult, weird way to get votes.
Yeah,
I mean, if I'm trying to like produce votes, I'm not gonna be like, what foreigners can we get in here to get me some votes? Doesn't even really make sense.
Yeah, and
So how do you know how they're gonna vote?
I remember talking about this a few years ago, and if you actually look at the studies, like the amount coming over the border, like land border, is actually really small. It's mostly ports and stuff like that. And the biggest one, as I said, is actually people who come in legally and then stay way past their visa time.
Yeah.
So, it's kind of, okay, well, if you do want to stop illegal immigrants, you should at least direct your energy to the right place instead of something that is like so trivial.
Yeah, I think like the amount of there's only a few thousand people last year that were actually stopped trying to like run across the border.
Yeah.
And some areas are worse than others. I believe New Mexico might be one of the harder places to cross because it's like a massive desert. It's like almost like the most impossible place to cross. The Mexico border or the Texas border It's the river, so they have to swim across this like white rapids river that's like
the
near impossible
Colorado?
to swim across. Yeah, is it the Colorado?
I think so.
I don't know.
Well, I think
Wow,
that some of the
that's
problem
one hell
is
of a statement, Bimsy.
I think that one of the problems is that people sort of they get filled up by media reporting instead of paying attention to what the actual experts are saying, and then they go for these measures that, while it makes them feel better, isn't actually effective. I've long argued about the death penalty like this. You know, like if you want to have effective penal systems, it might make you feel better to sort of punish people, but it doesn't actually reduce crime and stuff. Like, so you have to ask yourself, what do you want out of these systems? Do you want effective solutions to them, or do you want to feel better about them? The sovereignty for the country. Okay.
It's hard to disagree with. I'm not sure what you're saying is hard to disagree with.
Well, you can disagree if you want.
Oh, your comment before about the battle royale between
yeah.
politicians and all the people who want to come to the country, aliens versus predators. American politicians are all over 85. What kind of predators would they be?
Child predators.
Oh, Mark.
What?
Oh, Mark. Did you have to go there?
You asked. As far as I'm concerned, you started it. Well, actually, we can blame Beanby for this one.
I even was like, as I was trolling the internet looking for as much accurate news coverage about what was going on over there in the Texas border, caught one Fox News anchor talking about the problem at both the southern and northern borders. I'm like, wait, what?
Wait, Canadians are just streaming over the border to get to the utopia that is the United States. Come on now.
We have the largest undefended border in the world, and it's like, you think we really want Canadians are like just dying to go over there? First of all, if a Canadian wanted to move to America, it's like, okay, come on over. Like, it's not hard.
Yeah.
It would be easier than walking to just do it the legal way. You've seen Joe and his sniffing? I mean, Biden?
Hey, Biden? Oh, yeah, I got
I'm
you.
just wondering if that's the Joe he's referring to.
Yeah.
Biden's done well. I still really concerned about. I don't want to be an ageism type of guy, but I am concerned about.
Yes, same.
All of their ages between Trump and Biden, frankly.
Mm-hmm.
I made a declaration.
Biden's enacted and passed bills and done way more than Trump ever did. Trump was so ineffectual; we didn't get anything done.
Yeah. Oh, it's Trump that's trying to stop this new bill too, that basically gives the Republicans everything they wanted at the border, because he doesn't want Biden to be the one responsible for affecting the change. Trump wants the border to be as disastrous as possible so that if he gets into the office, he can make the changes.
Fix the non-existent problem.
Yeah. Well, part of
it's a problem, but not,
Yeah.
what he's saying.
I think the biggest problem is the catch and release policy that they have. And that was one of the things addressed in the bill. The catch and release policy they have is that when they do catch someone who's like overstayed a visa or whatever, like they do find an illegal immigrant, they arrest them and they process them and they do all these things, and then they let them go
Yeah,
back to like whatever they were doing
yeah,
until
definitely.
it's such time where they can be deported. And then they disappear, right? So that becomes the real big problem.
Yeah, no, I
So I
don't.
know
I don't
that
disagree with you.
you don't disapprove of it.
I don't disagree with you.
Yeah. And I know that was one of the things covered in the new bill.
Yeah,
The idea of like, we're going to stop catch and release and we're going to streamline the deportation process, giving the Republicans everything they wanted in regards to their immigration statuses. And they're going to shut the bill down because Trump said to. Which, don't forget, attached to that bill is also like $30 billion for Ukraine and $15 billion for Israel. And then there's like another $10 billion for like aid for all of these wars and stuff, like for the other people. Like there's all kinds of foreign aid attached to that same bill.
well, it'd be nice if the majority of America got out to vote. I think it's ridiculous. It's so insane that it's like a tiny, like 40% of the population. I think it's 40% that vote. Correct me if I'm wrong. Robin will probably know. It's either 40 or 60. I can't remember which, but like that's just insane to me. Like, I don't know. Oh, I did hear the Proverbs guy go on about like, or some of them going about, oh, don't vote next election. It's going to be a protest, like non-voting. I'm like, please don't vote. Like, please stand by your guns and don't contribute to anything. Tell your friends. Spread that round.
Yeah, and Canada has taken a lot of your asylum seekers as well. I believe not even too long ago, I think Trudeau took like 25,000 of them, brought them over here. We got lots of space. We don't have a lot of houses right now, but we're working on that.
Trump told the Mormons not to vote for him. Uh, what's he got against the Mormons in particular? Is it 'cause of
Morons. I hope the morons don't vote Trump. Told them not to.
Oh, gotcha.
I think
I
she's
thought it said
referring to
Mormons.
what I was bringing up about the bill getting passed.
Hmm.
It was the bill that gave all the things the Republicans wanted, but now Trump is going to tell all of his people don't pass the bill because he doesn't want Biden to be the hero.
I don't get it. Like, it's so weird. Like, they've been pushing for it and pushing for it and pushing for it, and they get it, and they just go, no. Do you think it could be because, like, Russia doesn't want it to go through and assist Ukraine?
I'd be very, very, very scared to find out that it goes that deep.
Yeah.
So I choose to not think that way. That would be like, do you imagine if Trump was having nightly conversations with Putin and discussing how he wants these shit to go? That would be messed up right there.
Yeah, but like, I mean, he is very like, even if Putin's not telling him to, he's very Russia friendly. You know, I know he says he's been the hardest on Russia out of everybody. He's very Russia friendly.
Oh yeah, for sure.
But look,
I
I'm
mean,
not
the only
saying that
person who
that's
could
happened. I'm
actually
just sort of saying that hey, you know, maybe he did it because you know it's obviously bad for Russia.
the only one who can know for sure the motivations are Trump. I'm not sure I can give him so much credit that it's that well thought out and that planned. I am worried, to, uh, like, truly concerned for the election outcome and what it's going to mean. I can't envision a standard peaceful election regardless of the outcome. I don't see a path to... If Trump loses, I think there'll be bloodshed. And if Biden loses, then Trump's just going to go absolute apeshit and start chasing people. What debt? National debt? Again, that's just not understanding how the national debt works. The American national debt is in great shape, and no one's worried about it, except for people who don't understand it.
Yeah, I must admit, I probably don't understand the national debt. I'm not very good with finance stuff. I know that the national debt's only a problem if it starts to outweigh like the GDP and stuff like that.
You
But
got
as far
it.
as,
That's it in a nutshell. Yeah. America makes way more money than it spends, and that's all that matters. Well, there was one poll, I don't know what poll I saw, Robin, but Biden was already above Trump for the first time this time around. After he did that big attack on Syria and stuff, his poll went up to 55%. But yeah, you're probably right. After the primaries are all said and done and Nikki Haley finally drops out of the race, then the polls will probably shift.
I just hope that he can sort of keep it together and seem somewhat coherent.
And the debt's going to go even higher if Trump goes back in.
Yep.
Because one of Trump's first things is he wants to put more tariffs. And he doesn't understand that tariffs are bad for American people. Not good. All tariffs do is raise the cost of shit. The companies he's putting tariffs on don't care. They'll just charge more. And if you want your iPhones, you're going to pay more for them. That's it. I want to build a new shield, but I don't know how.
Doesn't have to be done with the production line.
It needs a new bench or a conveyor belt or something, I think.
Yeah, production assembly line. So you need the conveyor belt thing though.
Okay. All right. What does it take to build one of those? Sphere assembly line. 100 ingots and cement and nails and wood. Okay. Not too hard. Totally doable. It'll also be interesting because Canada is going to end up having an election probably very shortly after.
Thanks for golden again.
Sorry?
For golden.
I mean, I personally would be fine if he stays in power for a while longer, but he has to hold an election by next year. So he was in office before Trump even, so he's already like coming up on 10 years
Yeah,
in
but there's
office.
no maximum term things here. Like US
No,
has
there isn't.
maximum terms. So.
But he does have to hold an election in a reasonable time frame. And he did one in the middle of COVID, which a lot of people are a little skeptical of, like, oh, his timing was awfully convenient. It's- it was,
Well, that's what they do.
yeah,
It's the
well,
same
that's
here.
the whole reason why he gets to choose, more or less. I mean, the man legalized marijuana. I mean, come on. I don't care what he does
I
after
don't
that.
really have a problem with Justin Trudeau. I think he's a bit of a rich prick, but I don't think he's that bad. At least he's got a pretty diverse cabinet. I think that's good.
Well, my reasoning behind why legalizing marijuana justifies why he's great or good or whatever isn't just because, like, now if somebody wants to have a good time with some marijuana, it's perfectly legal. It's because it decriminalized the whole thing, and like half of the people that were in jail for something as silly as marijuana no longer in jail. Like, it was so stupid. They are. Yeah, Canada's right wing there's a guy right now who's challenging Trudeau pretty hard. And he's very conservative. Very conservative. Like, for Canada, he's pretty extreme. He actually looks a lot like Mike Johnson, which is weird. Which is the Speaker of the House in America.
Yeah, but like your conservative party is probably about the same as the Democrats in America. That's the thing.
No, but that's why I'm bringing it up. Is this guy who's been challenging Trudeau is about as conservative as an American conservative. Like,
Oh,
it's
really?
actually shocking to listen to this guy talk.
Wow.
Yeah. And Quebec is a fairly conservative province and an important and large province for the country. So if this one guy can even get the Quebecers behind him, yeah, he's a real contender. But he is pretty far right for Canada, I gotta tell you.
Yeah, we had a pretty far right dude take power last time, and we finally got him out. Then we found out all the shit that he was up to, kind of thing. Like the ratings of the Conservative Party here are so low, it's not even funny. No one trusts them anymore. I mean, that will obviously people will forget and stuff, but it's always the same over here. Like, a conservative person gets in, if they're very far conservative, they get hauled out, and people find out all of the really dodgy antics they got up to. I don't know why people forget. Dodgy AF. Oh,
On the other
really?
hand,
Oh, that's just stupid.
yeah, make Canada great again. which is weird because I think Canada's pretty great just as it is. On the other hand, though, and a lot of people don't realize this, a Canadian prime minister has a lot less power than an American president does.
Yeah.
They can only really like do so much. It's really about the House itself and like who has control. So if it's a liberal control House, that's when things go one way.
Your parliament's probably a lot more similar to ours than America's.
Yeah, which assuming it's a lot like the British one, which it is.
Yeah.
Yeah, so it's like not to say that like that our prime minister has
Yeah,
no
but-
power, but it's not like an American president who can actually just be like,
But the problem is, here's the problem, Robin, that with Australia that works. With Canada, you've got to call it McGar. And that's just stupid. No one wants to say, hey, I'm a part of McGar.
that's pretty funny.
Call it like that too. Excellent. Oh. Am I going to vanish? Right, step on him.
Did I hear you say something about those monkey guys are really good for getting bones from?
The gorillas? Yeah, they did drop bones. I don't know about really good, but they definitely dropped them.
We're like
I
way
wouldn't
out
call
of
them
bones.
monkeys, though. I'd more call them gorillas.
I mean, Trudeau's first couple years in office for me were just like, man, someone's finally doing all of this shit that needed to happen forever ago, like legalizing the marijuana. He brought in like 125,000 new immigrants, like refugees from someplace. I don't remember where exactly at the time, but I remember being really proud at that moment. I was like,
Probably
yeah.
Syrian, but maybe Syrian.
I don't know. A lot of the right wingers, Canadian right wingers, were pretty pissed because they were like, "Yeah, they brought 125,000 people over and gave them all checks for $5,000," and it was like, And so, what's the problem? Like for me, I'm just like, awesome. Can we do some more? Like, they gave them free money. It's like, well, what did you want them to do?
Like just
Sleep
starve
on the road?
streets? Yeah, exactly.
Like, let them get an opportunity to get an apartment and find some work. And, half of them were doctors and lawyers and shit too. Let them recertify for Canada and you
Right.
just watch. It'll be great. Immigration is so important to every country's like growth in GDP.
Yeah,
People are having a lot less babies nowadays too, which makes it even more important.
I can understand why we just can't have open borders, kind of get that, world's a dangerous place and everything, but kind of like I don't know. It's really, really weird. I've never understood that.
Yeah, maybe not an open border, but a less restricted.
Yeah. Kind of agree.
Yeah, like I mean, I don't want anybody going to Australia just willy-nilly with their rotten tomatoes and like infect. We got to watch out for the Australian continent, for example, right? We don't need unwanted parasites and shit that way. But once I successfully pass my inspection and get into Australia, it'd be cool if I could just go work and apply anywhere I want, live wherever I want, not need special visas and shit.
Hey, Missing Mud, how you doing? Yeah, no, I reckon Robin. I want Robin being a witch's hat. I'm sorry. It's just perfect. It'd be perfect.
Pedro, you don't know me very well. But to tell me to make more babies is, it hurts my feelings. I've spent $40,000 in the last 4 years desperately trying to have one. So
I'm sorry to hear that, buddy.
yeah, all right.
But I spent money so I won't have one. So there you go. And that's my choice.
We haven't given up yet, but we're pretty close to it being like way too late.
Have you considered adopting or something if you can't, or is that something you're not interested in?
No, adoption's definitely something to consider for sure, but you know, Sim and I were very excited about a French Indian hybrid, brown skinned, blue eyed baby. Oh man, how amazing would that have been? But yeah, like if
What
if
if it was you don't know it's going to come out like that? What if it was like brown-eyed and pale-skinned?
well, then that's fine too. Like obviously, I'm just saying like the idea of a French Indian hybrid baby was pretty kind of cool.
Okay.
And you know, just spread our genetic material, right? But yeah, just for the sake of having a kid to raise and call our own, adoption is definitely an option. We've got some embryos in the freezer from our last round. We're just trying to get another like 4 or 5 grand together so that we can do that transfer. This time they're going to put multiple embryos instead of just one at a time. And this is it. This is the one last chance, the Hail Mary. Once we can save up the like 5 grand, then it'll be the final Hail Mary. And if it doesn't take, then our own kid is basically off the table at that stage.
I didn't know that.
I'll live, but she's Indian, so it's going to be a lot harder for her. It's a very, very, very big deal for her and her family. So. But honestly, the adoption route, and not only that, just skip right to the 4-year-old. We can go right past the diaper stage and just adopt a young 3 or 4-year-old. That would be sweet. I could be cool with that. I don't know how Sim feels about that, but
so do you mind me asking? I'm sorry, I find myself intrigued with this, but tell me if this is too personal. But is the problem with the tray or the oven?
is the problem with the what?
Tray or the oven?
A little bit of column A and a little bit of column B.
Okay.
Which is what makes it so difficult for us as a pair. Yeah, she's got minor issues that make her getting pregnant difficult.
That's okay. Don't talk about it if you don't want to. I feel weird.
No, I'm trying to be as political about it as possible without like getting too gross or whatever.
Oh God, Pedro, don't say that, dude. Like, to an Australian, you have no idea what that means. Like, seriously.
What? He'll be rooting for you?
Okay, so here's some Google homework for you. Look up root in Australian slang. Beams, you'll know what I'm talking about. Hey, why am I doing this alone? Yeah, Beamsy gets it.
Yeah, anyways. Yeah, there's a less than ideal environment on the one side, and then there's a rate of fire on the other side that isn't quite
Yeah, no, I
adequate either.
No, that's okay.
So we needed some scientific assistance to get the egg and the sperm to fertilize.
Really well. I hope it goes well. Yeah, I really do.
Well, we've been through it like 3 or 4 times at this point, and you know what it is? It's not just emotionally tough. The shit she has to do, man.
Yeah, no, I
it's insane. It's like she has to take certain medications at the exact right minute of a specific day, and like she has to inject her stomach with needles like 4 times a day for an entire week, and like, oh my god, I couldn't even.
Well, now you know. So you know why if you say that, why Australians are laughing uncontrollably. The more you know.
Yeah. It's cool, Pedro. I didn't know either. So effectively,
look, it's
effectively,
Australians.
it
Let's
didn't
face
mean
it, it's
anything to me.
it's our issue. Like seriously. Oh. Yeah, we'll see. Nice. See you, missing mod. Take care. I'm not sure if I'm going to be staying up for it, but all the best. I hope it goes really well. I'm sure Robin will
I'll be at work.
fantastic, but it's always interesting.
I'll be at work, Robin, but knowing that you'll be over there, I'll be watching you.
Probably early night, but I'll see if I can stay up a little bit. What's tomorrow, Thursday? Yeah, maybe.
Anyways, the next couple years will be definitely interesting politically over here in North America. That's for sure.
I'm kind of glad that I'm removed from it, to be honest with you. I'm kind of glad it's nowhere near me.
In a way, though, when it involves America, like you can only be so removed from it because it's going to affect everybody.
But the government here is kind of made up with China and started to get them less angry at us. So, because the conservative government just picked a fight with China for no apparent reason whatsoever, which was silly, just insanely stupid. So, I'm glad we've kind of stopped aggravating China, which is good. So.
I just keep telling myself that if the proverbial shit hits the fan somewhere someday, I'm just gonna head as far north as I can go, set up camp.
Really cold up there.
Yep. But there's so many small towns up there and Inuit villages and stuff, and they know how to live off the grid, and they'll probably be the last civilizations to be affected by any kind of first world stupidity.
We're pretty removed from all problems over here.
Yeah.
Just a country that's just one big island, no borders. No land borders anyway. Just.
Alright, we have a production assembly line. Why do I feel like the production assembly line is potentially like the most useless piece of equipment that can be built?
Oh.
Gonna get used to make 1 or 2 things and that's it?
Well, yeah, but I mean, I guess you could set up like other stuff because multiple people can work on it. So if you want to set up arrows in it or something, you can churn out a whole lot real fast. What else? What else would we need to set up in it?
Well, I want the shield, which I know is just going to be like a one-off.
Yeah.
I really can't think of, I mean, I guess things like cement, I guess, and gunpowder maybe. I don't know what it does, to be honest. I'm Still trying to find a place to build it. I guess we'll see. Thing is huge, man.
Build one to upgrade the base.
No, that was the ammo one.
Oh, right. Does it at least give like a reduction in the materials or something? Does it at least do that?
No, I think it's just a reduction in time. I don't think it makes anything cheaper. There's some eggs over here at this base too that I'm purposely not grabbing, giving you an opportunity to snag them.
Oh, which base?
2.0, I guess we'll call it.
Can we name the bases?
It would be convenient, wouldn't it? Yeah, in about there's one dark egg ready for grabbing here, and in about less than an hour, there's 2 more dark eggs for snagging. Yeah, so the production assembly line looks like we can make pretty much anything that a regular workbench or even an advanced workbench can make.
Okay.
Which means when it comes to armor and stuff, like we're not going to mass produce armor, but you're right, we could do arrows or ammo, nails, gunpowder, cloth, cement. But right now I'm going to see if I can make us 2 giga shields. I cannot. Why? I'm 2 ancient civilization parts short of 2 giga shields.
Oh, this is a weapon assembly. Gotcha.
Is there any ancient parts over at that base?
I think so. Yeah, it's like 28 over here. That's good.
I have to go finish that other base and get it producing ingots too. Yeah, Booms is right. I should focus a little bit more on the drugs too now.
I don't know how you use them.
You gotta walk up to them, press 4, and then go to feed, and then use the drugs on them.
Do
It's
they
really
have to be
annoying.
in your party kind of thing?
No, just out walking around. You see right now how you could press V to lift that guy?
Yeah, but I can't feed it.
Yeah, because he's working. So you gotta wait for him to finish working, and then you'll be able to press 4 on him. I know, it's really... See, now you can press 4 on him. They walked away.
Nope. Maybe this guy. Nope. Feed. Uh-oh.
Well, when he's working, you can't do it. Now, when he's walking, grab him. If you missed him. You'll know when you get them, right? It's
Well, I gotta get the
super
medicine
frustrating.
first.
Yeah.
Hey,
It's easily the worst freaking mechanic of the game. Like, it's so awkward.
I hope Billy's still depressed.
What they should have is like a menu that you could just be like, here's all of the current pals working in the base and summon them over to you.
There's
There you
gotta
go,
be a better
feed,
way to
and
do
then you,
this.
there, you got it.
Oh, you watching my stream? Yeah, it's a bit behind.
Yeah, which means I'm watching from like 30 seconds behind you.
Yeah, yeah.
And I don't have my earbuds in, so I got you on like my really quiet speakers. Not that good. Here, bud, behind you.
Finish
On the
watering
ground
your
here.
frigging duck. What?
On the ground here beside me.
Are you talking to me?
Yeah. Turn around.
Oh, no, I missed him. There you are. Okay. Oh, cheers. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Where'd that tiny duck go?
I'm the
Inject
Uber
condition-
Eats of Shields delivery.
No, stop.
Oh, that was almost a double shield upgrade. Nice.
No,
That means I can get hit twice instead of once.
get hanged up. Maybe if I lift him. Oh god, now they've mixed them up. That guy.
Yeah, it's so
And
frustrating.
then push V? No. Okay. I'm gonna bring you over here. Put you down. No. Oh my god.
Told you it's terrible. There needs to be a better way.
You have to wait for them to take a break or something? Is that what you're gonna do?
Yeah, sort of.
Oh,
I think one of the
this
reasons they
guy's-
get so depressed is because we don't pet them enough too. But petting is just as frustrating.
Yeah. Hey, I think this guy's stuck. I think that's what his problem is. I think you're
You can always put
basic.
them away. Put them away and then pull them back out to like
Yeah, that's
respawn
what
them
I
right in
said.
front of you. Ooh, we got a real bone issue. Alright, I gotta go get some bones. A monitoring station? Is that an actual thing?
Monitoring station? Can't you just make them work faster with a monitoring station?
Is that the one he's referring to? Yeah, it just makes them work faster.
Do you know this, Benji? Or are you just making like guesses? I want to know what your level of knowledge is about this.
How are you on hyperspheres? Pretty good still?
Yeah, I'm good.
Okay.
Oh, that Bushi is pretty good. I'm not sure you
Yeah, but
can.
you can only-
Benji.
Yeah, and I know what you mean by the bread icons representing how much food they consume, but I don't recognize that as a method of like what type of food they like to eat. Because I haven't seen too many people complaining.
I'll do the. Where is it? Maybe. I mean, I can do the monitoring station. As far as I know, all you can do is change their work speed. I'll see if you can sort
I
of.
had a monitoring station, but it disappeared.
Yeah, I think it was because it was over the edge of that structure. Like it was sort of slightly over the edge of the roof.
Yeah.
Maybe that's the
I had a
case.
I had a
Maybe it's
light in
not.
the ceiling over here too, and it keeps disappearing. So I think you're right. There's a certain like range or distance off the edge of certain things that you can build. I have the monitoring station. I've built a couple of them at this point. The only thing the monitoring station lets you do is tell them to work harder or faster.
Yep.
And I don't need them to work harder and faster when they're already depressed and weakened.
Yeah. Yeah,
What I
you
do need to do is go get some bones.
can't actually tell them to do anything.
I'll go get some bones. I'll make some medicines. I'll fix everybody up.
But that's all you can do with the monitoring station beams. It's just that, how fast they work. Essentially. Doesn't do anything else.
Where should I go? Hunting. I don't remember where those gorilla things are found.
Northeast kind of thing, as far as I know. When I put this medicine away, I feel like I'm over chasing these things around.
Yeah, it's annoying.
Yep. I mean, presumably you could just put them in your party and then feed them manually, but that sounds like a colossal pain in the ass.
That new shield is nice. I just took a hit and I still had shield left.
I need ice organs. Damn. Ice organs from. Ice.
I ordered a new monitor yesterday.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. A new super ultra wide, higher resolution, larger size. Pretty excited. It was on sale. It was one I've had my eye on for a while and finally got the okay to purchase it. I was gonna wait another month or two and then it went on sale, so it's kind of like, oh, yeah, I might as well get that.
Get ya.
Hmm?
Oh, they get ya. Yeah, I don't know, I'm kind of happy with my setup, I guess. I'm trying to save money as well. I'll probably need a new car soon, which is just depressing. Pretty terrible, and I want to get an electric car. electric
Oh.
power.
Part of our reasoning with the monitor was the wife's job and all of the paperwork she does.
Yeah.
She likes the super large format so she can have lots of windows open and stuff. So
Yeah, I just have
the usual,
monitors.
the usual way it works in our house is that means that it's a hand-me-down situation, which means I get the new thing and then she gets the old hand-me-down. So he wants my monitor basically, which means I had to get a new.
Oh, still got the crossbow.
I haven't even pulled out a pal yet. I've just been doing all the killing on my own. This new shield has made it easy.
Wrong place for them. That's okay. I should just go for some sways and sweepers. There'll be a big bunch of them.
Gorillas, gorillas, gorillas. The first big expansion of this game is going to be amazing.
Yeah?
I think so. Because you know they're going to like increase the size of the PAL library by at least 50%.
Oof. Stop. I
And
can't get so
then they're
hyped.
going to come up with modified versions of old PALs, which will be cool.
They've already got modified versions of some of them.
Yeah.
No matter what happens, it'll be interesting and cool.
I also wish there was like a dual option. Like you and I could duel each other for fun. That would be pretty fun.
Oh, not about that. Aren't you like way higher level than me?
Well, traditionally, when a game like this has a duel feature, they'll do like a level scaling so that you could have a fair duel. That's what I'm saying. Like, if there was like I could go up to you and challenge you to a duel, and if you accept, then.
Well, what happens when multiple sort of guilds are playing on the same server? Is it like that case of raid bases and stuff? Can you even do that?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's a pure arc scenario.
Oh.
There was even a glitch not too long ago before we started playing where it was possible to capture other people's pals.
Uh-oh.
They've eliminated that glitch apparently, but
that would make some people go nuts.
That would be terrible.
Imagine if you could on Arc you could capture other people's tames. That would send them crazy. People would be chewing at the walls. See what's up here? What's up here? Oh, an ice egg, okay. I guess.
Let's see, what is the best way to farm bones Palworld?
Usually it's just sort of the normal animals that drop them kind of thing.
It's exactly what that just said. Yeah, rush roar. They were like, just go find the pigs, man.
Oh, okay, gotcha. Yeah.
Because you'll get the bones and you'll get the ham, which is just as good too for food. Oh. Yeah, a Kyle debate on Friday on MDD.
I know. Fuck, I hate Like, he's just so boring to watch. He doesn't have anything decent to say. His entire argument is, well, you can't prove anything because science doesn't prove anything. It's sort of like, why do you even bother, dude? Seriously.
I think MDD and James is struggling for right-wing religious anti-evolutionists. I think he's struggling to find enough of those type of people.
Really?
Yeah. And I think it's been a struggle for a while because that's one of the reasons why he wanted Andrew to debate Matt at DebateCon was because he didn't have anybody else.
Well, I mean, there's plenty out there. It just depends who you think will bring an audience through. That's all.
Yeah. And
Like,
whether or not they consider MGD to be a neutral platform and feel confident enough to come debate here.
I mean, I saw you had Studio 315 or whatever on, Jamie, I think it was, who I've run into before. I don't think Hogan will go on there. He got mauled by Professor Dave and kind of never went back, which is hilarious. I mean, that's just objectively funny.
Yeah. No, Hovind is.
He needs a mod in his pocket, basically.
Yeah, Hovind is done with any other platforms but his own at this point, I think.
Well, you know, Donnie's and Proverbs guy, basically. But
Yeah.
it's funny
But I
because
think they're paying Hovind to show up, aren't they?
I don't know. I don't think so.
Well, they have this hard hour that they're always talking about. Like, your obligation to us is over. You can stay if you want to, and then he never stays. That's what they keep saying every time Hovind's about to leave.
Oh,
So I'm
yeah,
trying to
but
figure out, like, well, what's the obligation? Did they pay him, or
I
did God
just
tell
thought
him
it
that
would
he
have
has to
been.
give an hour a week?
Look, neither would surprise me, quite frankly. But I just assumed it would mean he agreed to do an hour. So you know, that's his obligation because that's what he agreed to. I assumed. Like, I don't think Steve Boland of Proverbs Guys is bringing in money to be able to pay anybody anything. Like, he has
Oh,
streams
I'm
and
sure
has
they
like
have.
three
I'll bet they
viewers
have a
kind of thing.
ministry somewhere that they collect money from.
Well, they call it a ministry.
I mean, like in
Yes.
real life, as opposed to just the online.
Oh, I have no
I'll bet you
idea.
they have a church where every Sunday they get money.
Oh, look, I mean, could you imagine Boland as a fucking priest advising anybody about anything? It's just, you know, beggars belief. Sounds ridiculous. I just assumed. Look, it could be. I have no idea. I think that whoever's paying him, it's not worth it. Quite frankly, whatever they're paying him, it's too much. It's just nonsense.
Yeah, anybody could present his arguments. They've been the same arguments since 40 years. They don't need
Well,
to get him in there.
well, people have tried. You know. And I must admit they have been able to present it with the same level of stupidity he does. So, you know. Hey, get back in there.
I've been seeing in the chats and stuff a lot lately of like Hovind's hired and old news, and people are bored of him.
Yeah.
And I think I'm there now. Like I always understood it, but I always still found watching Hovind get destroyed very entertaining. But now I think I'm over it.
It's just when he used to just be wrong and stupid, it was funny. But now he's like really mean. You know what I mean? Like he's turned mean.
Well,
Like,
and there's a level of willful ignorance.
yeah.
Like I don't know how many times he's been told these things that like abiogenesis and evolution are not the same thing, and yet he still constantly comes out with some kind of abiogenesis argument against an evolution debate. You know, so he's just willfully just like, yeah, I've heard what you said. I don't care because this is what I'm saying. You know, it's like, okay, never mind. His arguments are never going to evolve.
Yeah, well, I think also that, well, for me anyway, it used to be like, so he didn't used to like sort of say, hey, you have a religion, you have a cult kind of thing. Wow, that ability is broken. That ability is well broken. Are you okay? Dropping the drink. Okay. No, he did not, Beansy. He definitely did not. But he never does well against anybody, let's face it. I mean, he really didn't do well against you, but he never does particularly well against anybody, you know.
At this stage, Hoven could be programmed as an AI and provide the exact same friggin' debate.
We should do a chat GPT. We should do a chat GPT as Hoven. We can call it Hovenbot, and it can do all of the arguments Hoven can. Oh, that's such a good
so
idea.
cookie cutter, it would not be difficult at all.
Right.
And his most reductionist argument, if you ever get Hoven right up against like trying to explain something that he can't explain, his argument is always, well, I wonder who set that up to be just like that, huh? Like he always hints to like, sounds like someone set that up.
Right.
That's the bottom of the barrel. If you get that statement out of him, you know Hoven's hit a wall, and he's just gonna say that.
I got that multiple times the other night. Well, that sounds like an amazing design.
Yeah. I wonder who did that.
I wonder who did that. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Oh, you're bringing.
It's the ultimate straw man. I wonder who did that. It's like nobody did it.
Getting flashbacks.
I noticed it during when I first recognized it and realized what was happening was during Grayson's visit to Dahl.
Yeah.
In that debate, there was a couple of moments there where they were talking about like the heat of the universe, and Hoven said, "I wonder who was cooking stirring the pot then, or who set the temperatures." It's like, what?
Yeah, he was like, well, who made the oven that it was cooked in? And it's like, what are you talking about? Like, there's no oven. That's
so no matter what
good.
the AI says or does, the most reductionist argument from the AI, it comes back to that. And then everything else, you just build on it.
New biome, who did? Hey, stop that right now. Are they going to reach? Oh, yeah.
I just caught a Dino-Sum Lux. Interesting.
Really?
Yeah, because if you remember, just in case you don't remember the Dino-Sum, it already has an amazing toolkit of things it can do around the base. And I just caught one that has electricity.
Nice.
Let's go see what it does.
What's the Dino-Sum? I don't remember what that is.
Yeah, he's the grass guy that has like a pretty wide toolkit of like they can seed and harvest, and it's a grass dragon that can do planting and lumbering level 2. So they're decent. We've been using them in our bases. I caught the electric dragon version. Oh, he's not that exciting. Instead of planting, he does generating electricity and lumbering level 2. Okay, he's not that exciting, but still. It was a new capture, which is still
Well,
exciting.
I was excited for you. You know, you sounded
Thanks,
excited.
man.
You sounded really.
I was excited. And then I read the deets and I was less excited. I wanted the planting to still be there and then just have the, like, I wanted him to be just like the other one with an extra ability, but no, they swapped one for another, which makes him less exciting.
Frigging bees. I'm just going to avoid them. I'm just not going anywhere near them. Frigging bees. Robin out. Come on, Robin. Let's go kill some gorillas.
Wild Daisy.
Whoops.
Get in that sphere and stay there.
And see, the thing is, like, and Beams is like that in Palworld, yeah. And they just kicked Beamsy as soon as he started asking pertinent questions. So the thing is, they hesitate from kicking me because I've actually got some followers on channel, but someone like Beamsy who they don't really care about, they'll just boot him as soon as he asks anything, which is just so bad. Like, it's just so, you know, it's really scummy behavior. Do not approve. Do not approve. I'm sorry you had to go through that, Beams. Yeah, it really is. But, you know, give it like, you know, a couple of weeks, and they'll probably be asking why no one's coming to their channel, kind of thing. Just, it's going to be funny. It's going to be very funny. Well, I'll laugh. Oh no! Oh no! No. Okay, I've worked out how to deal with the bees, kind of. Just run at them, and then around the circles. Their turning radius isn't great,
Right.
so you can sort of just run from them. But don't run straight away. Sort of run towards them, so they have to turn around. Yeah, no, it is funny. It's hilarious. And that's the thing, like, sort of, you begin to act like that, and everyone can tell that you're covering for your host. I mean, I don't know what they think that people are going to see it and go, oh, no, I'm sure they kicked him for a perfectly reasonable reason. It's like, are you serious? Like, what are you thinking? Like, of course nobody is going to think that they kicked you for a reasonable reason, Beamsy. It's silly.
Oh yeah.
No, you did great, Benji. You did
Suzaku.
great. You did fantastic. I saw
just caught us.
McQueen was debating the other day. He's another one that won't go anywhere without Tommy holding his hand.
I just caught a Suzaku. number 102, Suzaku. Fire type. Level 3 fire. All it is. A flying fire type. And it's probably got the biggest appetite of any pal I've seen to date.
Really? Is it full?
Yeah,
Is it full buzz?
all but 2 breads are full.
Oh.
I guess when you're a level 3 fire ability, you gotta eat. You need those calories to burn.
Yeah, for that flash.
There's another Suzaku, but I'm not gonna get another one of them. $11 already.
No, I still got to line up. See if I can line up Wade next week. Get it. Why does the panda float down? So weird. Like if he's ever knocked up, he floats downwards. It's very strange.
Yeah, I'm seeing that on your stream. Yeah, that's weird.
Rock.
He does appear to be flapping his arms when he does it too.
Yeah, I don't think it's a glitch or anything. I think it's like supposed to be
part of
like
his design.
Oh, he's helicoptering with the leaf on his head. What the hell?
Oh,
wow.
Okay. So
Like
he's supposed to be like a maple seed.
Maybe.
Floating around. He's part of Kent Hovind's argument.
Hey, look.
For evolution.
Oh, you'll see it in a bit.
Yeah. Isn't that one of the things Kent Hovind talks about? Is how the one type of seed that comes off a tree is like a little propeller blade.
Surprise me.
I think it's a great design. What level are you?
31, I think. Memory?
Not that far ahead of you.
Well, uncommon heat-resistant metal. That's cool. I don't think I'm that far in front.
No, I'm 33. You're 31.
I've got to make hook land at some point.
Robin Quilterra. Interesting.
It's got like 8 bones. Not a ton, a little bit. The temperature thing still works on the armor if it's broken. That's interesting. I would have thought that it would have stopped protecting you, from cold. Hey, is that a boss tower?
That might have been pretty unfair if that was the case, because if you were deep inside of a temperate climate and your
Yeah.
armor suddenly stopped working, because you die pretty damn quick when you're not.
Yeah, but Ark does that. They
protected.
just don't give a shit. You just die. Like, just go
Yeah.
ahead and die. They just don't care. I think this game is easier
Well,
than Ark. Like, it's a lot easier than Ark.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Like, Ark will just start
And
you
even
off
then,
and
in Ark, I would have just
Tyrannosaur
felt
will
like,
come along and kill you, and they're just like, well, guess you shouldn't have been in that place at that time. What an idiot. And it's like, what?
although
Yeah.
I feel like a loss in this game is more substantial than a loss in Ark.
Fine.
If you were to give up on going back to get your stuff, the time and material it would take you to rebuild.
Depends what it is, really. I mean, if you've got an ascendant frigging assault rifle or something,
Fair enough.
yeah, I think Ark. Oh, it is a boss tower. Interesting. I think Ark. I think the big difference is that in Ark, because you're using your I think you can gather a lot more materials a lot faster. Like the amount
Yeah.
that you can gather with, like, just a Did I didn't get a ice thing for that. I'm sorry, what?
Skill tree.
Only get wool from those things. Well, that's totally shit. When you said skill tree, I was going to say, like, there's no skill tree in this game. What are you talking about? And then I realized, oh, what's that?
I found an
Raindrops.
actual skill tree.
Yeah. Like a tree with skills on it.
Yeah.
Oh, it's a cold reindeer.
Oh, we're kind of near each other, sort of.
Oh, you bastard. Oh, there we go. There's an ice organ. Nice. Okay, so I know these guys give ice organs then, which is good information. I wonder what boss this is. I found another boss tower. Time limit 10. Great Hell Alliance. I don't.
That's that one that I was talking about. It's a Free Pal Alliance boss tower. It's
Okay,
kind of different.
that's alright.
I went inside of it and got my ass kicked right away.
Okay. Well, maybe we should plan to do that. Like, I know you've got to go to work, but next session we should take on the boss of the ice.
I'm not too far from you. We could plan to do that right now if you want to try it.
My arm is damaged. This is the problem.
Okay.
But I mean, I suppose I could find a fast traveler to know where there's one around here. And
There is one right beside you,
oh, that's convenient.
just to your northwest.
Because that's got better armor anyway.
There's a fast travel right to your northwest. I'm just literally flying around and unveiling the fogs of war. You know what else I hope they fix someday? Is your mount's ability to eat food. Did you notice they can't eat while you're riding them?
I think I registered that at some point.
Kind of annoying.
Yeah. Oh well. Oh yeah, I see it. I see. They need ice organs to repair this freaking armor. Is there maybe some at the other base?
What's that?
Ice organs.
Potentially, yes, but I can't confirm.
Find out. Yep. 400 arrows, that should be enough. Alright, do you want to meet me there?
Yeah, go grab those eggs while you're there. On the building, there's some eggs.
Building that cell on the roof.
Like in the building. If you go over, you'll see them on the main floor, if you will.
I don't know where you're talking about. Main floor.
If you go look in the one corner, you'll see 4 incubators. There's some dark eggs ready for harvest.
Oh no, that's not ready. Run away. Run away. That's got 6 minutes. That's got... Oh, there we go. That's it. Like, huge frozen egg. It's huge. Oh, that's just a Nox. That's okay. I mean, it's not the end of the world. There's a frozen egg. Just throw that in there for a moment. Why not?
Hello. That timing was bang on. I just was flying by and you popped up.
Always impeccable. I don't know what boss it's going to be. Do you know the element that it was?
I forget. Totally forget. I only fought it once and remember saying that was a bad idea.
Okay. Well, I mean, we're higher level and we've got better armor and we've got better pets and there's 2 of us.
We're a pair instead of a solo.
You're a pair.
You're a pair.
Yeah, hooligan and Bigfoot. Yeah, let's do it. Let's do it.
Oh, yes. Now I remember. It was totally grass.
Totally grass. Okay. I'm just watching the cutscene.
Yeah. As soon as I saw her, I was like, oh, yeah, I remember.
Oh, yeah? Cool. Okay. Eating a little too much.
Lily and Lilin.
Lily and Liline. Okay. Take one of these and call me in the morning.
Holy shit, she's got way more hit points this time.
There's 2 of us.
I think she was 60,000 when I fought her.
Oh, that's only 30,000 more. That's, you know, we're 50%, 100% more power. Well, I don't know about 100%. We're a lot more power. And she's only got
Ouch,
50%
ouch.
more hit points. Hit her in the head. That flamethrower is such a good move. Oh god, those mines. Oh, my arseops just ran through every single one of those mines. Save me, Robin.
Some attacks are blocked by these pillars, and then just some aren't.
Yeah. Man, I'm on point this fight. I'm hitting a lot of my crits. I'm hitting a lot of my crits. It's good. I'm enjoying this fight.
I'm feeling persecuted.
Really?
Like focused.
Sounds like a personal problem. Nobody likes a Canadian. That's why.
Yeah,
But,
I've heard that. Canadians are so hated worldwide.
yeah, absolutely. Is she like, is petals and stuff falling off her? Is that what I saw? Is Robin hurt? Robin's hurt. That was probably a bad choice. Here, take that one instead. Hey, don't come near me. She's just
the lava.
chasing you.
I know, it's so annoying. It kind of makes sense because me and my pals are slightly higher level, therefore it stands the reason I'm doing more damage.
Yeah.
I'm also using like a desert eagle bigger than my arm.
Oh, really?
Yeah, look at the size of the gun on my character. It's insane.
She's using a crossbow. I haven't improved myself at all.
I've already fired 200 shots at her.
Wow,
I'm about to run out of bullets.
I'm such a primitive.
Come on, Warsec, do some work. Yeah. 2 bullets left. All right. Back to good old faithful. My legendary crossbow.
Oh, she's decided to focus me down now.
Yeah, because now I'm not rapid firing bullets at her.
Sounds good.
Oh, dude. That new shield is coming in clutch. I feel like the regen of that shield is way better than the old shield too.
Yeah.
Almost there.
Oh. Oh, bitch. Yeah, this is easily done. Maybe you want to pull that wall sec back. He's almost dead.
You gonna try to catch her?
Can you catch her?
I don't think so.
I don't think you can do.
No, me neither. So, do I need to pull him back then?
No,
Worst
no, it's
side?
just he's almost dead. He's almost out of life.
Oh, the worst. Oh. That's just weird. She shouldn't be ragdolling like that. It's just weird.
I for one like it. Oh, I am freezing. I mean, it's not a big deal. It's just, there we go.
What did we get for that? 5 ancient technology points, that's all? And a bunch
Yeah,
of XP?
apparently. What to tell you?
Okay.
Ah, well, I'm 33 now, which is kind of good. Single shot spear launcher? Do we need that?
I don't know. It doesn't suggest that it increases the catch rate at all.
Oh, it just says it
Plus,
goes further.
does it take a weapon slot too? Because if it does, I'm really
Probably,
not
yeah.
prepared to give one up.
Yeah. I don't know. All right. Well, I might call it there. Go back to base and log.
I'm
But
with you.
yeah, at least that's a that is boss done. Boss complete. Well, that was fun. I actually enjoyed that fight. I mean, they're a bit tanky, but you know, it's a boss. What do you expect? I think they've got a really good balance between tanky and you know, doable kind of thing. I think they're challenging, but not too challenging.
Hmm.
Like, I mean, here's the thing: with Ark, you would have had to like um, farmed up like 20 Tyrannosauruses and bred them and done all kinds of things just to step into the boss fight kind of thing. So, you
Right.
know, I kind of think that is way easier, at least on the preparation side. So, yeah, I'm kind of impressed. I don't know. Maybe you get something for having done certain bosses. Maybe it, I don't know, unlocks something or does something.
I mean, if this was similar to another game that we referenced several times
I
during
don't know what you're
playing this,
talking about. No
um,
idea.
our catch rate would be improved. Like we would be able to catch things better,
That's true.
which is a pretty, I find, a fair reward for beating bosses.
Mhm, mhm.
Why are you guys so hungry?
Why is that thing starving?
I don't know. That's why I was saying, like, why are they so
I
hungry?
think he's stuck. It's only one of them is starving. I think that the panda gets stuck all the time.
Yeah.
Oh, where he is though? Where is he?
I'm
Upstairs?
carrying one. I was carrying one in case it was him.
What are you
No way to
doing
know.
upstairs? What? I'm so confused. Why are you pointing to a non-existent? Uh, help! I need an adult. There's a ghost. Oh no, there he is. Oh, he's in a bed. Come here. You need to eat, mate. Yeah, so he gets stuck under things. Like apparently you can get under the thing to get to that bed, but he can't actually um get out, which is weird.
Where is he now?
Oh, I threw him outside. He should be wandering around getting
Here he is.
food, I would hope.
Wake up, man. Wake up. There appears to be no rhyme or reason as to like when you can administer medicine and not.
Well, we could pull them into the party and then administer medicine and just swap them out. I suppose that's possible. I don't know.
It also appears to take
I want to read up
several
on it,
doses.
I don't want to read up on it. I haven't read up on anything in this game yet, and it's been great because I've just been discovering things.
Yeah. Okay. I think I've almost. I think I've completely healed him. It only took like 4 shots
4 shots of one.
of high-grade medical supplies.
Oh,
And now he's eating, so he should be completely good now.
I think it's spazzing out from what I can tell. What the hell? His eyes are bloodshot. Something's wrong. What's wrong, buddy? What's wrong?
I think petting is a thing that we need to do more often. I think that helps
Oh,
with their neglect
fuck
/ depression.
that.
I know. I don't feel like walking around struggling to press the 4 key on the right pal just to give him a pet on the head.
Oh, I hate that entire mechanic.
Could the decorative items possibly actually have an actual use case regarding depression, for example?
No idea.
Because that would suddenly make decorating a little bit more useful.
Maybe. I don't know. I have no idea. Oh. Oh, interesting. Dude, okay, that's weird. I just got one to stop working. Hang on, let me try this out. How do I do that? How did I do that? I don't know how I did that. I was like a long distance away from it, kind of thing. Maybe I have to be at the right distance? Oh, cool. Open menu. Yeah. Okay. Maybe the distance is what counts? Upset and went to bed. Well, freaking eat, you little bastard. Who's depressed? The Kings. He's in good condition.
Depression in Palworld is apparently the worst status a pal can have. It says to cure it with the high-grade medicine.
I don't know how I pulled that off. I wasn't even close to the one. Oh, what? That panda is like sleeping. I hate these pandas so much. Well, I don't know. I'll figure it out some other time. Because seriously, this is getting.
So depression is just basically overworking. There is no like, it can be reduced but not prevented. I think the idea is that we're intended to constantly rotate our workforce. So the bathtubs and stuff and the springs and the beds all help to slow the sanity from dropping to depression, but it seems like a status that's inevitable
So we need to rotate
because you're intended to rotate out.
Okay. Alright, well,
Or constantly cure. Yeah, you're glitching out like crazy. You're like bouncing all over the place on my screen.
Yeah, I'm just...
Oh, we're the same level now. Interesting.
Are we?
Yeah.
Same, right? Oh, we are. Funny. Alright. Well, I'm gonna log and, yeah. Thanks
Also, I just noticed just being in the base, I gain experience. Interesting.
Yeah, I think it's from the pals doing work kind of thing.
Yeah.
Just gain experience. Alright, thanks for joining me, everybody. Another Palworld Palpapalooza. I'm so sorry. I don't know what to call it. But thank you for joining on the next one. Be kind to yourself. Be kind to your friends. Be kind to your mother. Be kind to other people. And I'll see you in the next one. Peace out.